Hi, I'm Chrissy Murison and you're watching NME's Festival News Special. Reading and Leeds capped off a summer of festivals this weekend with political speeches, Nirvana covers and 3 heavyweight US headliners in the form of Rage Against the Machine, Metallica and The Killers. Rage used their Friday night slot in Reading to make a strong political statement, taking to the stage wearing Guantanamo Bay-style orange overalls with sacks over their heads and denouncing George Bush and Tony Blair. And up in Leeds 2 nights later, the reunited rockers caused such a wild reaction in the crowd that they had to briefly pause their set, asking the audience to step back to avoid a crush. Both Metallica and The Killers took the opportunity to showcase new tracks during their performances. Here's what Brandon Flowers had to say about his new material.
For the next album, we always are looking forward, and we're not, we want to do things that we've never done before. I think we really got adventurous on this album.
Meanwhile, up in Leeds on the Friday, James Hetfield couldn't wait to get on stage and play a show-stopping set with pyrotechnics so immense that they could be seen from the other side of the site. Over on some of the smaller stages, Late of the Pier, Santo Gold and Gallows were the breakthrough names, attracting some of the biggest crowds of the weekend.
Reading was great. I had a really good time.
Reading Fest last night was amazing. It was possibly the best show of our career.
But the surprise hit of the weekend was bizarrely Nirvana. Kurt Cobain cast a long shadow over the event as Dirty Pretty Things, Feeder and Manic Street Preachers all included covers of his songs in their sets. There was high drama at the Reading site on Saturday as 16 firefighters were called to put out a blaze in one of the festival's car parks where around 10 vehicles had been set ablaze after a punter lost control of their barbecue. Both that and a second smaller fire in the campsite on Sunday were both dealt with before anyone could be hurt. However, it was the poor sound quality on the main stage that was to be the talking point for most festival goers in Reading. After a vast number of complaints from fans and bands about the quiet sound levels, NME caught up with festival chief Melvin Benn, who explained that the problem was due to atmospheric conditions. He said that although the sound was initially set at exactly the same level as it had been in previous years, weather conditions meant that it sounded louder off-site than usual, and that the council had stepped in to tell him to turn it down. Finally, want to see what really goes on backstage?
Holy shit, you!
Head over to NME.com for more candid video interviews, plus your chance to take part in NME's Festival Survey 2008. And don't forget to pick up this week's NME for your full Reading and Leeds review. We'll be back on Friday with the usual NME news. Until then, goodbye.